picked up the Iliad. Okay.
Okay.
Because I'm like, it's been a little while since I read the first time I read it, I was probably in high school, and read it again later. But I think for a lot of, especially people from our community, we don't necessarily look at Greek mythology and see a reason to understand it or to know it. Would you agree with that, or what's your take on how Greek mythology fits into like your overall body of study?
Greek mythology, Greek mythology, in my opinion, is how I knew other things.
Okay.
So, for an example, I didn't know actually, all about Zeus until I studied his backstory.
Right.
Okay. Poseidon, Apollo, and it wasn't until I got into the Trojan War story, all about Memnon, that I realized there's a lot more to this Greek mythology than,
right.
Right. I didn't realize that Eos was black. I had no idea.
Right. And so, and Eos is the representation of the night.
Eos is a representation of the sun, right? Because of, Helios. Okay. Right. Okay. But I didn't. Okay. So it was a shocking revelation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Eos is Memnon's mother.
Yeah.
And the depictions I got was completely different.
Right. Okay. So let me ask you. So if you start off down this route, right? So you mentioned, okay, we know there's the Iliad, there's the Odyssey, and you mentioned the Aethiopis.
The Aethiopius.
Yes. Okay. So you would say, because if I'm going through the Iliad, am I going to get any references to Memnon or anything that's going to lead me down that path?
Yeah, it's going to lead you down the path, because that's the last when the fight happens, or the battle happens, when Achilles comes, okay, he actually has a fight with Priam's son, Hector.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So at the end of the Iliad is when that happens. Now, the rest of the story, the battle between Memnon and the whole aspect of the story that we know of, as you and I have talked about the story before, on how Achilles was, struck in the heel with arrow.
Yeah.
That was guided by by Apollo and stuff like that. That all happened in Ethiopia's story.
Wait, say that again. That happened in which story?
In the Ethiopia's story.
Really? Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So if you watch the movie Troy, it doesn't talk anything about the Ethiopians.
No.
Okay. So the way the movie is created, okay, it's made like this is just this one story. Well, no, there's 3 different books.
Okay.
Right. So you don't see that part with Memnon.
Right.
Okay. You don't see that part where he's battling the Amazonians or Penthesilea or any of that. All you see is just Hector and Achilles going at it.
Yeah.
And then you say, okay, this must be the story of Troy. Well, no, it's far from that.